Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute just to sit and see. I'll tell you I became the prince of a school called CV. In Lancaster, PA, born and raised, on a playground is where I spent most of my days, chilling out, maxing, relaxing all cool, and shooting some b-ball outside of school when a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight, and my mom, she freaked. She said, "You're moving to the school by the name of CV." I whistled for a cab ride, and when it came near, the license plate said fresh and a dice in the mirror. If anything, I'd say this girl was a geek, but I thought, nah, forget it. Yo, home to CV. I pulled up to the school around 7 or 8 and yelled to the driver, "Yo, home, smell you later." Looked at my kingdom, what a sight to see, sit on my throne as a prince of CV.
On behalf of WCVH, this is CV Today.
Good morning. Today is Tuesday, September 30th, cycle day 1.
Now over to Addison with some more announcements.
Thank you. The quote of the day today is, "To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist. That is all," by Oscar Wilde. Tomorrow's weather is cloudy with a high of 72 and a low of 54. And tomorrow's lunch is a main meal of French toast sticks and a hot combo of barbecue rib sandwich. Now over to headline news.
A temporary second fence puts some extra distance between passers-by and the front door of the White House. It's an extra security measure following a major breach, which has raised big questions in Washington.
I got deep concerns that the president is not as safe as we want and need him to be.
On September 19th, a man jumped the fence, running across the north lawn and into the unlocked front door of the White House. The Secret Service initially said it stopped the man just inside. But officials now say 42-year-old Omar Gonzalez ran through much of the main floor, overpowering a Secret Service officer and running through the East Room to the doorway of the Green Room before finally being stopped. The agency had previously praised officers for showing restraint in dealing with the fence jumper. Others are giving no such praise.
Why is it that they said he stopped at the door, but our whistleblowers are telling us he went much further into the White House? Why is it that they brag about, I say brag, but they tout the idea that there is tremendous restraint by these officers? I want to see overwhelming force repel anybody who's trying to get into the White House.
A former assistant director of the FBI suggests the Secret Service has been stretched too thin, focusing on more than just the president's safety.
They want to do cyber crimes, they're doing economic crimes, they're doing credit card fraud, counterfeiting, when their core mission really is personal protection and protection.
Attention sophomores, if you are thinking about attending the CTC next year and would like to visit the Brownstown CTC, please see Mrs. McDaniel in the guidance office. The 10th grade tour is on October 15th. You may sign up to attend until October 10th. This is a great opportunity to see if attending the CTC next year is really what you would like to do. Attention all Valley Voice and staff. All students who are interested in joining the online school newspaper, the full staff meeting will be this Thursday, October 2nd at 2:50 in room 102. See you there. Now for this week's Tech Talk with Mrs. Scales.
Okay, today's tips were inspired by fall. The things that we like to see fall and the things that we don't. So let's try keeping our cords, our power cords, as low to the ground as possible. Our second tip of the day is store the laptops in the backpacks, but be careful with the backpacks that they don't fall. We just want to take very good care of the laptops. And the last tip of the day is about Office 365. Suppose we want to send our teacher an email to check on our grades so our grades don't fall. Next, please watch this video about how to get into Office 365.
What would you do if somebody asked you to send them an email? Well, how about we try Office 365? We'll check it out together. Before we do it, though, we better check to see what the username is. It says it's our ConestogaValley.org name. Okay, we know what that is, and those 7 digits that we're used to, so we'll click on the link and get ready to go. And we'll wait a little bit, and there's Outlook, and that's what we want. It is probably going to ask you to sign in under a time zone, and of course we're the Eastern Standard Time zone, so just click on that and you'll get to a screen like this, and click on New Mail, and we're ready to send an email. Before we do, though, we have to get the person's address, and if you know what it is, you can type it in, but if you don't, then you can type in a first name and hit enter or search, and then scroll down to see if you can find the person you're looking for, and you see that person, so you go, oh yeah, okay, that's the person I want to contact. So you hit the plus sign, sorry, there we go, and then you click OK. And there it is. I hit it 3 times. So you would hit subject and type in the subject, and you type your information, obviously, and click send. And that's all it is for Tech Talk with Mrs. Scales.
A representative from Washington and Jefferson will be in the guidance office on Tuesday, September 30th at 12:30. If you are interested in talking with them, please stop in the guidance office to sign up. Attention all male homecoming court escorts. You will need to report to the Real Gym today for flex. Attention to all junior and senior girls. Our Powder Puff football game is just around the corner. Sign-ups will be this week in the cafeteria. Thank you. Now we're to today's sports.
There's an away cross-country meet against League at 4, dismissal at 2. There's a home field hockey game against Manheim Township at 7. There's an away girls volleyball game against Hempfield at 7. There's a home boys soccer game against Wilson at 4. There's an away junior high cross-country meet against League at 4, dismissal at 2. Come out and support the Bucks. Now over to sports highlights.
Smith quickly, Jamal Charles, who's in? Justin Houston. Look out, Holly from behind, knocked the ball away. It's free, it's loose, and one of the all-time sack masters has done it. Bunch to the left, Smith looks right, Charles for the 3rd time. Touchdown KC. Third and 4, intercepted, cutting underneath, Hussein Abdullah all the way home.
That's all the announcements we have for you today.
On behalf of WCVH, I'm Tristan.
Alongside Kaylee.
Have a traditional Tuesday. Not.
Let's go.